So I've done the eggplants, I've made the sauce, I've placed them in the pan to put in the oven half an hour before the guests arrive, right? So now this is salt and pepper chicken, right? Now I freshly ground peppercorns and I used a tablespoon and a half of peppercorn and a tablespoon of salt, and that was about 3-4 hours ago. So they've had time to soak up the salt and soak up the pepper. So now I'm just going to give them another stir, right, like so. I've got the hot oil in the pan ready to go, and I'm just going to, shall I fry them, but fry them really, really well, because I'm going to serve these room temperature tonight, right? It's going to be part of the table, all the food that I put on the table, and everybody helps themselves.
Yeah.
There's none of this buddy serving around and,
Never is.
would you like some of this, would you like? Put everything to the centre of the table and everybody can help themselves. It's New Year's Eve, so, you know, everybody help themselves. So, oil is hot. Now, see how there's quite a lot of pepper in there. A lot of pepper and a lot of salt. And that's what's going to make them really tasty. So, this will splatter. I'm going to do the drumsticks first. I have a kilo of little drumettes and a kilo of chicken wings. And I'm just going to mix them up. When I sort them round in the plate. Now I don't want to put too much in so I can already smell the pepper cooking. Now these drumettes, you've got to get them really, really brown because they've got to cook right through. Once the oil and the chicken is in and the oil is really hot, you can actually turn it down, because if you leave the flame up, they'll burn. So I've just turned the stove down, and I'm just going to keep turning them. And virtually that's it.
All done.
Right. So these are nice and brown and cooked pretty much right way through. Then, now this will splatter a bit.
Oh, these are chicken wings.
The chicken wings, the wingettes actually. So these won't take as long as the drumettes because they're thinner. Ow. Okay. So, and that's it.
So
now this is going to be just on the table when I serve up the eggplant, because we're not having pasta with the eggplant. It's just going to be eggplant, these, salad. A friend, Chris is bringing some prawns. So, you know, we don't need too much. And the cipoli that I'm going to make shortly will be another. So, there we go.
So this is pure Italian?
Well, this is what Mum used to when she would cook for Christmas Eve, New Year's Eve, she'd have some chicken, some schnitzel, veal schnitzel, nicely breadcrumbed, and she put that on the table, and then we'd have some eggplant. You know, years gone by when my sister's children were younger, Mum used to make up plates for them, right? And one would say, oh, I don't want that, don't like doing that. And after about a couple of months of this nonsense, I said to my mother, now listen, just put everything on the table and everybody can have whatever they want. As much or as little as they want. It'll save you time in the kitchen making up the plates. So, you know.
An Italian smorgasbord.
An Italian smorgasbord, yes. And after that we had no complaints, you know. And
well, my mum used to say, you get what you're given.
Yeah, no. I like to
Over-cater.
Well, I always over-cater because
Yeah.
I can't cook for... Remember the dinner party that we had with the lung transplant patients and everything? There was about 12 or 13 for dinner.
Yeah.
I must have been on steroids or something because I just couldn't. I kept, oh no, I'll make up another dish, and then I'll just make this, and one more thing. We could hardly fit on the table from all the food that I put in. And everybody said, oh, when did you do all this? And I said, oh, about 2 hours ago. You know, because you just do it, you know. We're Italian, for God's sake.
Keep on trying.
All right, so these are nearly done. Right.
Right.
So, and these took a lot less time than the drumettes. So, I'm going to take them out. And tonight, before I serve them, I'm going to, because they'll be room temperature, I'm going to get a platter and put nice lettuce leaves on it, and then I'll put the chicken on the lettuce leaves, and then I'm going to make a dipping sauce for the middle of the platter, and that's it. And just put it on the table and it'll look lovely. We'll take a picture of the finished product as I'm serving it.
Can't wait.
Good. So, now that is that. So, cut!